Hello everyone, SquidAbaconator here for viewing cartoons, country music, and whatever else. And today I'll be looking at the Pokemon X and Y anime. So by this point in time you've probably seen my last review, which reviewed Pokemon Black and White's anime. And you may have thought that I just am a blind hater to the Pokemon anime and just want to bash the living heck out of it. Well, you're wrong. Because this anime right now, I have just always had mixed feelings. I loved it as a kid, but as I have gotten older, I have noticed the faults in it. So, I am basically not as big into the Pokemon anime as I used to be, which is such a shame because I gotta tell you, this X and Y anime is the best that it's ever been, Pokemon anime has ever been. It's fantastic. I really like it, but thanks to the awful season of Black and White, I have realized the nitpicks that Pokemon has always had, but they had it fleshed out every episode and 100 times worse, which basically I blame Black and White for making me not able to constantly watch the anime as I used to. That goes for these newer episodes and older episodes. Well, then. So how does this anime whole saga, the anime hold up on its own? Well, I already said it's fantastic, and so far it is proven to stay that way. So let's talk about how it starts out. Basically, it's your Pokemon setup. Ash goes to the New Kalos region to do his stuff and whatnot. Comes across Serena, Clemma, and his little sister Bonnie. And they're the new traveling companions for this region. And are they better than Iris and Silent? Well, yeah, all the characters are great. Basically, everything about this anime, from the characters to the animation to the plots to the dialogue to the jokes, nearly everything is a million times better than that awful Black and White anime. So, and out of all the characters, Ash is the best. That really surprised me when I started watching this saga, how good Ash was as a character himself. It really showed. This is definitely his best portrayal to date. See, in Black and White, last review, I stated that Ash was too childish, as maturity was sanded out from him completely. But now in this anime, I feel like they finally found that balance that he had, like in Diamond and Pearl. He really shows improvement, unlike in Black and White, where he just felt like his intelligence and skills as a trainer were just dropped down completely. But now he really shows improvement. Like, this can be easily seen at the beginning of the season with the first episode where he's battling Clemma. He actually manages to provide his own strategies and things very well to manage to get past Clemma's tricks with his Bunnelby, I think it was. Correct me if I pronounced that Pokemon wrong, I forgot its name. But anyway, he manages to provide his own thoughts and strategies and improving himself and getting past any tricks that Clemma was using to prevent him from using electric attacks, which is a lot better than Ash losing to a trainer on his first time battling. Ugh, that still pisses me off. And then the other characters are very well handled. Clemma and Bonnie sort of are even better than May and Max were. They have, well, they're better. It's hard to describe. Yes, Clemma is another gym leader, but I feel like he actually has some really good personality with him. A lot better than Silent's awful personality. and whatnot, and characteristics and whatnot. Then his little sister, Bonnie, they are your brother and sister combo. They fall over each other every now and again, but their interactions can be really funny. And that's another thing with this anime. The jokes actually are funny. Yeah, most of the jokes work. Wow. These writers really have improved since Black and White. This anime. Or they either swapped out the writers, and I would not blame them. I would be really happy if that happened. So, anyways, then there's Serena, which is probably one of the best girl characters that has traveled along with Ash. Especially since they got the whole Amore shipping thing going on, and the writers are kind of encouraging it, and that is not only really funny, but really cool how, you know, how writers usually don't put that type of stuff in their shows, but here they actually go with it. And Serena's thoughts to Ash are very realistic, and I could actually believe if they were a couple. Yeah, that is really interesting, and her character itself is really good at too. She's well developed. She hasn't really caught many Pokemon, and another thing that could be a detractor is that Ash isn't catching many Pokemon, but let's be fair, there's only 60-something new Pokemon. I would expect him to not catch many Pokemon from this region. And come to expect from the generation that has the least amount of new Pokemon. And then, so next part is that I really enjoy is the animation, which you can tell they are putting a lot more effort into this than they have ever done it before. See, a problem with that I forgot to mention in my last video, that another problem I had was with Black and White's animation. I did not like it in general. It just looked a little weird, like a little less effort put into it. But I don't know, it just wasn't working for me. But I really love the style of animation that they took with this generation, and just battle animation. The environments actually move with the Pokemon instead of just drawing speed lines, which is a lot more effort, and with all the battles that go on are very impressive. And it's true, they do have episodes without battling for most part, and it's pretty nice to see. And I don't know really what else to say about it. It's just great. The jokes are funny. The dialogue doesn't feel like I'm watching something for 3-year-olds like the last generation. I gotta stop mentioning it. But still, I can really see how it has vastly improved the anime compared to even like all of it in general. This is without a doubt the most effort put into it, the best writing, and the writing in these episodes can be really good. So, next up, what about Team Rocket? Well, they're still pretty good. I'm sort of mixed on them though. I mean, sure, they're your typical Team Rocket. They got some good funny lines and some good personal moments to themselves. They are still very good writing. But I guess one thing that I don't like is that after a little while, they were forced back in every single episode and blasting off in every single episode, which I'm just getting really tired of. And I didn't like it how they brought it back near the end of the Black and White generation, and I'm getting really tired of it. I mean, every once in a while will be funny enough, but every episode, even in the older series, I got pretty tired of it. So, all I can really say left is, I really wonder how this will end, because we're only like halfway through it, And yeah, we still have a lot of things left. Oh, and also, I almost forgot to mention this, the Mega Evolution specials that go along with sort of the anime and sort of in the same universe, unlike Pokemon Origins, which was made. But the Mega Evolution specials so far are probably even better than the anime. It's like everything about them is just fantastic. I have not found one thing that I dislike from the Mega Evolution specials, and I'm glad that they are continuously making them, which is great to see. Something else other than the typical Ash part of it. So, that's all I can really say. So, although I really don't like saying this, but I can't watch it. After all the praise I've given it, I still can't really watch it. It's like what Black and White did to my mentality just took me off of the anime completely. And I'm not just talking about new episodes, I'm talking about the anime entirely. Because of Black and White, I can't enjoy it at all. Because now, because of it, I am noticing all the nitpicks that I've had. Although they aren't as bad, I keep remembering Black and White's horrible things that just fall flat on its face. And I know I'm kind of biased here, but I just can't get into it anymore. But still, if you're still into the Pokemon anime, I highly recommend this new season. It is just fantastic. I've been trying to get into it again, but it's not working out that well. But still, I highly recommend it for any Pokemon fans. You really did need to watch it to see how great it's become. And that's about it. Everything about it's great. Everything's great. I'm Squid Baconator. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that other stuff that we have. And I'll see you, hopefully, another time.